you very much. My name is Mr. Taylor for Ascanway Media. I have two questions. The first question, Honorable Speaker, you talked about your appropriations, parliamentary appropriations, and it having a positive impact somehow. But my question is about the finance minister. We've noticed numerous times the finance minister has failed to bring the update on how the budget is being spent, right? And we've even seen the one which went very serious was the failing to bring the budget even on time, right? And we've seen the decision and the costs. The question is now, will this parliament from henceforth ensure that the finance minister brings update on the budget expenditure every session, at least once, and that's what the policy says.
Thank you very much. If I understand you well, you talked about budget updates.
Yes.
Why the minister usually does not bring it to parliament on time. And you also, if I remember you well, you also said sometimes even the budget it comes to parliament late. I know you are making reference to. You see, remember, parliament usually, what the law talks about session of about 30 days. It was parliament that felt that there is need for members to scrutinize the estimates, that's the budget, well before it is tabled in parliament, to allow them to do research on it, to go on conferences, whatever, engage others, engage constituency, etc. That's why it was amended that budget should be submitted at least 60 days, that's from the 1st of November. That was to give parliament at least time, not to rush them through. And that change had caused a lot of problems because this change was effected by a private members bill. That's parliament themselves. We did that law. So it may not be very convenient to the executive. So what happened also was they had their own engagements between themselves and with their international partners. And usually these things are done at a specific period, that is in October, November. And now it's no longer December as for budget. It now starts on November. That created some problems for them to adjust. We acknowledge and we appreciate that the law states that. Some of the reasons are used. It's not for us to determine that. You know, I think in my judgment I made that very clear. That it's not for parliament to decide whether the minister, if he does not bring the bill or the budget estimates, what should happen to the budget. The parliament should not consider it. No, there is no law that talks about it. For us, when it comes, it should come. When there is, for instance, as happened, citizens can challenge it. Is it right or wrong? And that's judgments, we have all seen it. So we are now pushing very hard, if you listen to my deliberations, to ensure that we are on top of issues, that the Minister of Finance is able to give us updates on even the implementation of the budget. As we go quarterly, he should be able to come to Parliament and tell us this, what has happened, these are the challenges, and etc. We should be able to do that. That's the enforcement part, that's the oversight part. We are going to make sure we follow up on that. But we should also understand that there are sometimes technical problems, administrative problems that we cannot do much about. But we are hopeful that we will improve on those issues.
Please, no supplementary.
Let me hear. Accountability.
Yes, but it was about, will there be any accountability if he fails to do so? Because that's what the law says. Will there be any accountability?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. For instance, we take people to task. Accountability on the part of Parliament, yes, there will be. I wish you are sometimes in Parliament yourself. I wish you are sometimes at the various committee stages of Parliament. It is sometimes very tough, but we are dealing with human beings also. For me, what I believe is we should all ensure that we go according to the law. But I also believe that these are man-made laws; they are not the Quran and the Bible. In the operationalization of the law, you may come across certain things that were not foreseen. So as human beings, we must look at it because the essence is how best can you serve the people? How best can we provide the relevant services to the people of the Gambia? Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Colleagues, we will